told me that John Hope said that there's no better rapper, basketball player than him.
John Hope who?
John Hope, the rapper.
Oh, the better basketball rapper?
He said there's no better rapper, basketball player than him.
Hey man, challenge that, man. Take that smooth.
John Hope, man. John Hope, go get some of this work.
Take that smooth.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your man D Smooth, man. I got another one. Brand new show, man. It's called We Talking Basketball, man. This is episode 1. Got my little bro here with me, man. AKA little homie, Corey Brown, the CEO of We Got Next Summer League. So, welcome to the show, my brother.
Sweet.
Sweet. So here's what we're gonna get right into, man. Let's get right into it. So, when did you start playing basketball?
Started playing, I was about, I'd say about 2. I had a ball. My mom used to say I should walk around the house on the pamperon, just a ball in my hand. So ever since then, I just fell in love with the game. So pretty much, I said about 2 years old.
Wow. So like, was point guard, like was that instant for you? Was that the position that you knew that you always wanted to play?
Now it's crazy, Sites, because it wasn't. When I played for John Hope, I was a 2 guard. Okay. So it was me, my boy Train, Mookie, RSSO Mook. We played, and I was a wing guy. So my man Potham, he used to tell me to shoot the ball. I used to go from wing to wing, corner to corner, and shooting threes. Then I got a little older. I went from the village to South Side. So I went from the South Side. That shit was a whole nother game of basketball. Like, I was amazed. BJ, you know what I'm saying, RSSO, AJ, you know, the guys that's over there, man, Herb, Joel. I was coming from the village where you just sit in one spot to go to Southside Boys Club. And I was like, what the, and I took that and I brung that to the Ville, and my game went to the Rocks.
All right, so let me tell you when I first heard about you. And this is like way before the social media days. It was like, I get the phone call. They're like, D, you gotta come down to Buck. You gotta see little Corey from the Ville. I'm like, who's that? He said, yo, he's 15. I said, cause the crazy thing is like, because of, you know, being in Providence, Rhode Island, man, like we haven't had a lot of guards. Mm-hmm. And like the god of guards at the time was Abdullah.
Absolutely.
So now it was almost like you're the second coming. Like people always looking for who's next. So, you know, Ab was still doing what he was doing, but still, there's going to be somebody younger that's going to come up because we never had a lot of point guards here.
Yep.
So I get another phone call. It's like, you got to come to the Midnight League. You got to come see little Corey.
Yeah.
I said, all right, man. I pull up. Everybody knows Midnight League is crazy. It's packed.
Real.
You guys come out there. So I'm in the cut, man. I'm just watching. I'm like, okay, let me see what's going on. I seen you breaking everybody down, throwing no-look alley-oops to Tex. And you guys just balling. Randy Smith was on the team too?
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you how that happened. So, Rand was like, so I used to try to Rand, Tex, Wax, Pooch. Every time they used to play, I'm like this, just watching. And then Ram was like, used to take me with him. So he said, I remember to the day, the Midnight League said, if you're under 18, sign your parent can sign. Aunt Pam, you know Aunt Pam, she was the mom. Yep. She signed her name. But I think what happened, like you said, people didn't realize how good I really was. So it's just like, oh, let's kill this little 15-year-old kid. You know what I mean? So Ram was like, no, I'm gonna put you on a team. I'm like, what team? He's like, our team. 8 deep. And I'm like, all right. And psych, smooth, man. I started. I was like 3rd leading scorer. You know what I mean? But they let me play. They let me be who I am. And God rest his soul, man. Billy Jones kicked me out, man. He was like, that's enough of him. You know what I'm saying? Because it was choom, 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 choom. Yeah. Just, you know what I mean? I hit Billy one time with Jeff Douglas. And he took me out the air, man. boom, boom, boom. He said, hold, little fella. You know what I'm saying? He was like, hold on, for not here. But it was just respect, man. It was out of respect. But that was a good time, you know, when people kind of know who I was. Like you said, people knew who I was. Ran he had these McDonald All-American shorts. Listen, man, that was the good times. But Abdullah, Ran, Rondé, you know what I mean? Those girls like that, man. It was honestly, man, one of the best times for me playing ball, you know, growing up, just to be that. And I'm young, I don't know nothing. I'm just hooping. But like you said, back in the day, we didn't have social media. So for you to get that call, that's something, that's major.
Yeah, I got 2 calls though.
2 calls.
I got 2 calls. He's like, yo, you need to come down here for this, man. So let's fast forward. So I know now that you know, you be balling, you be playing for Friendship. And
Yep.
So what's that like, playing in the 30s and the 40s as you're older now and playing with the older guys? What's that like?
So
and also with some of these guys being, you know, ex D1 players and all that.
So 30s I was with Gellis first, and then I went to Friendship. So 30s, it's more boom, up, down, saying first pass, shot, first pass layup. 40s, it's thinking, man. Like, I respect the 40-year-olds, man, to the T because they play the basketball. I'm not saying we play both the right way, but 40s, man, it's more strategic. Like, they set screens. You're not gonna come through, you're not gonna get a layup. So my layups I'm on the floor. So now I have to think the game. You know what I'm saying? That's why I respect them all. Like you, yourself, Uncle Benny, Charlie, Bolt, you know what I'm saying? Trent, Kenny, like that's real basketball. And I tell people all the time, like once you get to the 40s, man, sometimes you may not want to go back to the 30s. I mean, if you play at that high level of basketball,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? KI too, man, like it's a lot of respect, man, with that 40-year-old.
Yeah, a lot of those guys can ball, man. I still till today.
Absolutely.
On a, you know, game's a little slower.
Yep.
It's more of a half-court game.
Absolutely.
But you're right. It's real strategic.
Yeah.
People really thinking, and you're really using your skills because most people aren't dunking.
Yeah. You're not gonna come off that screen like you do.
Yeah.
You're gonna come off the screen with one of these. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at you like, all right, you know?
So let's get into we got next.
Yep.
So tell me the whole origins. Like, what made you think of to do that summer league?
So it started with Lil Lamont, man. It started with Lamont. He had a project.
Lamont
Thomas.
Jr.
Had a project. It was a project. He's like, yo, when he was at the Met, I gotta do STP. I wanna do a camp. So I'm like, all right, I'll help you do a camp. We did a camp. Something happened. I was showed up one day. So we did a free camp. Me, my boy Dame, and V. Smooth, we had like 56 kids, man. We walked in the gym, we was like, now, mind you, we don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Me, V, and Dame, we just did this camp, man. So now our parents was like, all right, what are you gonna do next? And I'm like, nothing. You know what I mean? You gotta do something. So then Miss Lynn, shout out to Miss Lynn, she was like, yo, let's run a league. She just called me Capone. She said, you're so small, but you have so much power, man. You don't even know the gift you have. And I didn't understand till now. And she says, do a league on Fridays. Did a league on Fridays. We had 4 teams. I had 40 kids, man. We did every Friday, 4 teams. We played every Friday, played each other. And then now what I did was Smooth. It went from 1 day to 2 days to 3 days to 5 days.
Wow.
So I started with 40 kids. Now I have almost like 500 kids, man. But the name, I'm gonna show you the name we got next came from because I used to try to sneak in John Hope. And they used to never let me play, man. Never let me play. I'm like, I got next, man. You know what I'm saying? I got next. And it just stuck with me, man. It stuck with me. It stuck with me. That stuck with me. My boy, shout out to G Money, man. We was at YMCA. He took me to the Y. He used to work out. I'm gonna go to the gym. And then I was on the bench sitting there and they wouldn't let me play, man. So I went in the gym. He's in there working out. He's like, what's wrong with you, man? I'm like, yeah, they won't let me play. He said, who won't let you play? Back when G, you know, G, that motherfucker came on like, they was playing full, he walked down the court, Smooth. He was like, yo, man, this my little brother right here. He's gonna play. And then it just, that stuck with me, man, to right now. I mean, so that's how I started it. Yep.
I had the opportunity to be around you and end up seeing that there's a lot
Yeah, man.
that goes into a summer league.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the camps that you do usually during school break.
Yep. So I usually do April vacation camp, as you came, you walked in. This year I did all girls, because I think, girls right now are important. But I used to do camp. The most I had, Smooth, was I had about 110 kids, man, one year, man. 110 kids, and I'm not the type of dude, man, because I look at it as the give back to me is very important. And I say that because Rand never charged me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you worked out, you never charged me. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Rohan, never charged. If you give back to the kids and the community, I don't think you should charge people. If that's what you do, I respect it.
Right.
But if you want to see these kids grow, free gamers, man, is more important than anything, man. Because that knowledge is anything. You played, you was All-American. If you say to me, yo, Core, come off that screen, keep your elbows in, that's respect. I have to respect that. I should respect that. Not come off the screen and give me $20 for saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so more power to the people that do it. But me, Smooth, I'm not that type of person. So I did 110 kids at $20. And I spent majority of the money. I give her shirts, I give her basketballs, I give her trophies, some shit. I was giving her sneakers, backpacks, because these are my kids. They're gonna remember that. Two, I'm not here anymore. You know.
So now, also I know that you have done exhibition games.
Yep.
And notably at CCRI.
Yep.
So what's that about?
So that's my man Cal. Shout out to Cal. Cal usually does all about the buckets. He does it every year. So he said to me, he seen it at the kids. He said, "Call, man, can you come on the All-Star team?" I said, "Yeah, man, just whatever you need me to do." So what I usually did was, pick some kids that either some are going, either girls, little kids. First year, I had my boy Pop. He won MVP. Pop was like 7. You know what I'm saying? But he was out there, man, going hard, excuse me. So that's what I used to do, man. I did last year, no, 2 years ago too. That was at PCTA. So that's, some of the kids that are on their way up, come out here and show your talent.
I've also had the opportunity to sit in on your strategic meetings.
Absolutely, man.
So you guys actually have meetings like prior to the Summer League happening. And so tell people, what do you guys talk about?
So what I usually do is, man, I usually go, me, Miss Kai, my boy Schmitty, we kind of break down the good and the bad between the years, and we just get better. So what people don't understand is, like you said, we come out, have a meeting. All right, Miss Kai, you need to do this. All right, Cole, you know what? Last year, you let go X amount of kids. Because of me, because like I said, Smooth, I'll let everybody go for free. You know what I'm saying? With my t-shirt bill, people don't know my t-shirt bill, $6,000. You know what I'm saying? $5,000. So trophy bill, $2,000. You know what I mean? So people don't understand that part. It's just like, oh, damn, Cole. They calculate the money. Oh, he got 500 kids times 20. Nah, man, Smooth. Man, ask Miss Kai, man, I spend it. You see our jerseys? We got dry fits, we got top, bottom, tie-dye, headbands, you know what I'm saying? Basketballs, score clocks, man. But what comes with that is, I think without this league, these kids don't have nothing to do. I started with 40 kids, now I got 500 kids.
I mean, it's definitely the rucker.
Absolutely,
for Rhode Island,
man.
it's definitely the rucker. So let's get into She Got Next. Explain to people what that's
She Got Next came from my boy Carlos, Team Proud. So we did at So Proud, we did the same thing. We built a program for females, because I think for me, after you get at a certain age, you get 15, I don't think you should be playing with the boys. You know what I mean? Because some of these boys, as you know, hormones, you know what I mean? But so what I did was, I looked at as Shannon. Shannon played with us. Shannon was Shannon, man. Shannon was probably the top in the state for a long time.
And Shannon has it?
Shannon Perry.
I'm sorry.
Shannon Perry. So what I said was, you know what? Shannon got better from playing with the boys. DB the Deal got better playing with the boys. I mean, Janae Crones got better playing with the boys. Deja Ross got better playing with the boys. I said, you know what? We're going to make it a co-ed league. So then now we get the girls, and then that's how She Got Next came about. So now you have a group of girls, start your own league. So then we got Next, we got She Got Next. So that's how that kicked off.
Okay, so 2019 comes around, and it was actually your 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, man.
So that's commendable.
Oh, we got next. That's something epic. I'm from New York, you know what I'm saying? And that, to me, that's like the Rhode Island baby Rucker out here.
Hey Corey, this is Ibn Bakari hollering at you. Congratulations on your 10-year anniversary.
What's up, Kevin McNeil? I want to give a shout out to my man Corey Brown and We Got Next family. Wish you much success for another 10 years. Peace.
I want to shout out Uncle Corey, aka Uncle Doodle, for We Got Next in the great 10 years he's been giving back to the community and all the young kids coming up through the program. Keep up the good work, Uncle Doodle.
Give a shout out to my brother CB. We Got Next on 10 years. We're forever to go. Catch us at the Met on the blue court. That's where it's at, man.
Hey, what's up, Corey? Happy 10-year anniversary. We Got Next. Yo, my son and I appreciate it. You know, you do a lot for the kids. You do a lot for the community. We just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, keep doing what you do. And I'll help you out as soon as I can. Thanks a lot, man.
Shout out Corey Brown. Man, I remember playing here in this program, a couple of years ago. Helped me to get to where I am today. Now my little brother's playing in here. Hopefully he's gonna follow the same footsteps. Be even better than me. So, good luck to all the kids that are in, or on the team. So Corey Brown team, just work hard and stay focused.
Corey, man, what you're doing with these kids is very special. I'm proud of you. I see you grow into a young man that I respect a lot. And you got my son too this year. Make sure you take care of them kids the way you're doing. Corey, I'm proud of you. Keep going 10 more years, and then 10 more years after that.
Happy 10-year anniversary, Corey. Keep doing good things, baby. Good work.
Happy 10th, Corey. Keep it up, baby. Keep going. Friendship, #1.
Hey, Corey, congratulations. Happy 10th anniversary on the We Got Next Summer League. Keep doing what you're doing for the kids. You're doing great things in the community. God bless.
I'm here with my man D Smooth. Wants me to drop a few words about Corey Brown's Summer League. As far as I know, that's one of the hottest, growingest summer leagues for youth, all the way up the East Coast and definitely in New England. I couldn't believe it. I went out there last year to catch a game, and not only does he have all the players in the community, he has the parents, he has political people involved, so what a great thing. But the competition level is very, very, very high. And, I'm glad that I'm able to go down and catch a few games, and take a look at some of the prospects that might be coming to the high school level where I coach. So, Corey, keep doing the great job you're doing. Your league is definitely in a category by itself, and I'll be out there to support in one way or another. All right, keep up the good work, Coach Holiday.
To have a league go, for 10 years, then obviously last year it was COVID for 2020, so there was no league. So now 2021, going into this summer.
Absolutely.
So what exactly are your expectations?
So right now with this whole, the COVID, I'm going to talk about the 10 year, because I think, like you said, Smooth, that 10 years is important. It's 10 years my way. You know what I'm saying? If you got a brand and you feel something, I think you respect it and you do it your way. Because sometimes, but you get to respect the people, and you get to, Court, try this. That's why I did one year when you first came on and was coaching. I did. You know what? Let me pay homage to some of the legends in the States, like yourself, Abdullah, Tone Robinson, my boy Rob Griff. So people look at that and be like,
Ricky Lito.
You know what I'm saying? That people don't know, may not be able to see. You got a plaque. People may not know you're All-American. So kids be looking at you like, oh, I'm like, yo, man, this dude right here is important, man. You know what I'm saying? So now you might see that kid that you see, oh, that's my coach right there.
Yeah.
And it's happened. All the time, and it happens. Just from that 2 months of being in the summer with these kids for, 14 games, 16 games. And I picked you, Spoon, because you don't know no kids.
Yeah.
So you're not coming to the gym like, let me get this one, that one, this one. You're like, man, Cole, this is whoever the fuck you want. And then I did you, to my point, till I realized after, you had extra shirts. And I looked, and you had 15 kids. And Smooth, you're putting all kids in the game.
I actually had 17.
17 kids, man.
17 kids.
17 kids. You put every single kid in the game. And that's respect, man. That's respectful, big time. So coming in this season with this whole COVID thing, man, I'm looking forward to the kids, man. I miss the kids. What people don't know, I went to the police academy. You know what I'm saying? So that played a part of it. And so this 2021 season, definitely looking forward to the kids. We're probably gonna shorten it up, Smooth, do one court, have it monetized, you know what I'm saying? Temperature check, all that stuff, mask. But we out there, man. We out this summer because these kids need it, man. Because So like I said, I was in the police academy and I'm hearing juveniles going to jail, stolen cars, man, and I couldn't take it no more, man. Could not take it anymore because it's sad, man, because these kids, I didn't realize these kids need that league as much as we need the league, as much as the parents need the league, because we haven't seen some of the kids and parents we haven't seen. And you got a kid out here, I ain't seen you in 10 years. You know what I mean? And you get that, man, and it's respect, because there's people from all over. EP, I had teams from Woonsocket, Coventry, Newport. You know what I mean? We went out last year, 2 years ago, to my man Randy Butler. Went out there and played some of his kids. I mean, so that was, big. That was important too, man.
Like one of the things that you may or may not know, like I never really was too much into coaching, right?
Yep.
So I really first started coaching in We Got Next.
Yep.
And obviously there was a draft.
Yep.
And like you said, but maybe I could say it differently, I was able to be completely objective. I didn't know any of these kids.
Yep.
So all these, we had a little open run, and it was like you can pick who you wanted to pick. So some of the kids that, was automatics, I was like, yeah. But you know what? I did, I coached 2 years, so I won the championship my first year.
Yeah, you did too.
Then the second year, I took a whole nother group of kids. I think I had 2, little Kamari and Janae.
Yep, JJ.
Was the only 2 people I had from the previous year. These are 11 and 12-year-olds.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the thing is, like the second time for the draft, I kind of knew people a little better. And what I did was, I was watching everybody the way they were picking. I wanted to pick kids that I could teach than opposed to kids that I can win with. Because when you pick for kids that you can win, it becomes more about the coach.
Absolutely.
When you actually get kids that that you could teach something,
absolutely.
It's really about the team. It's about the kid. And coaching is a direct effect, especially the 11, 12-year-olds. Like, you immediately know that you're teaching them something, and the parents have come to me, thanked me.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, my kid loves, playing for you and everything like
Kaishan,
that. And,
little Kaishan.
Like the thing too is like with basketball, like the game of basketball actually, to me, it teaches you a lot of things about life, because self-discipline, team discipline, trust.
Absolutely.
You got to trust your teammates, so you learn that even in the work environment. So it's kind of like, these are things that, especially getting these kids at an impressionable age. So like, just with that being said, we think of 11 years. Tell me some of the notable players that have come through there that D1. I know you got a couple guys.
Oh man, people don't know I had David Duke. He was out there. Boy Trey Jones. He's at Central Connecticut football. He's a football guy playing basketball. He was out there. Boy Noah. Davida Dale was out there. She's overseas. She got hurt, but she played. She went to Syracuse. She transferred to URI. Smooth. There's so many kids, man. I can't even. It's that many kids. But I'm not the type of person like I had that kid, because that's not who I am. But if you are from Rhode Island and you was a top player, you played there, because like you said, that is the rucker. I don't care who you are. Like, if it's notable, there's kids on the court, you have to guard up. Something happens, it's ooh, they will come on the court, and this, you know what I'm saying? If you don't got that, you're gonna learn it. You know what I mean? I seen a couple parents, kids fall on the floor, parents like, oh, whoa, gotta get up, man. Let them get up. But Smooth, you name them, I had them in there, man. Right. I had them in there. Some of the top players, they played there. I mean, they played there, absolutely.
Right. Thank you for your time, my
absolutely,
brother.
Bro. Sweet.
Appreciate it. Yo, man, we talking basketball, man. Episode 1 is a Rizap. Boy D Smooth, Corey Brown. We Got Next. Make sure y'all come and support if you're in Providence, Rhode Island, man. We doing it all summer long.
We got next. 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 We got